Yesterday, we looked at Mary, the mother of Jesus. Now, parenting is hard, but can you imagine parenting the only Son of God? You have both empathy and actually admiration for who she is and what she does. She's obviously a central part of the portraits of Easter. We don't know about Mary's life before Jesus is born and not much while she raises him. We don't know when or where she dies. She has a few cameo appearances in the gospel, rarely a speaking part. She's mentioned once in the book of Acts, but never again in Scripture. So we don't really know a whole lot about Mary. And I think that's one reason some churches make the mistake of not giving Mary the honor that she deserves. Because really the Bible does say that she's blessed among all women. Now some churches actually go to the other extreme. They make Mary more than Scripture reveals her to be. Again, remember, Mary is human. And yes, she deserves honor, but we don't worship her, we worship Jesus. Now in Luke chapter 1 and 2, that tells us the most about Mary. But even here, she's not the main character. It's still about Jesus. Mary really knows her place in this portrait, the big picture. In Luke chapter 1, there's a section that's often referred to as Mary's song. Maybe you can read that today for a little bit more extended devotional time. In verse 38 and verse 48, Mary actually refers to herself in that section as servant. Mary says, "I am the Lord's servant." I think one of the reasons God chooses her to be in the picture is because she's obedient, humble, and she's faithful. Mary's there. Mary shows up. And again, she's there from the very beginning. And yesterday we see her there, not just at the beginning, but we see her with her son Jesus on the cross. And it's hard to imagine Mary, the mother of Jesus, at the cross, seeing her son die. But there she is, her heart in her throat, seeing her son beaten and bloodied, lacerated back, rubbing on that wooden cross. Mary, we see the brokenhearted mother. But again, she's there. She's obedient. She's faithful. She shows up. Not understanding everything, right? Same as at the birth, right? But again, she's there for Jesus during the good times, during the hard times, and every time in between. And my friends, that's a great example for you and for me. So take some time to examine your life in the light of Mary's as well. Hey, God bless. Look forward to seeing you soon.